Hey everyone, welcome to another video. We have obviously been covering quite a lot of topic around product design. In the comment section though, I noticed there's quite a bit of comment here and there between, is it product design? Is it industrial design? Like, what are we talking about here? Most of the references that we have here in this channel is mainly around digital product design. So we're talking about apps, websites, web applications, that sort of stuff, UX and UI type of design. But just to clarify, let's talk about the difference between product design and industrial design. So in order to do this, I'd like to do a couple of things. One is to look at the industries that we're serving, but also look at, I'm going to go into like a LinkedIn jobs or something like that and have a look at the product design jobs based on that key phrase or search terms. Also look at, the best universities, design universities or colleges in the world. What do they offer when we try and search for product design? All right, so let's get into it. So first of all, if we're talking about, whether it's physical or digital product design, obviously they're both serving industries, or they're serving users at the end of the day. So let's have a look at, the type of industries that they might be serving, despite what, specific design it is, specific product design it is. So like industry, I'll just pick a couple of examples. There's obviously also all sorts of industries in this world that we live in, but let's just say there's a home furnishing, food and beverage, beverage, health is a big one, fashion, of course, and tech. So I've just picked a couple of examples. Now, with these industries, obviously, there will be services and products that are serving them. So services and products. I'm going to look into these specifically between services and products for this video. In future videos, I'll try to explain more about the bigger context, which is around, like CX and service design and stuff like that. But yeah, if I just put that in the map here, we basically have customers. This industry, whichever industry we're talking about, they have customers, they have users. Users are not necessarily customers. Users might be your admin, your own team members and stuff like that, but customers is the customers. You'll get what that means. So if we're talking about customers, there is this field called CX, or customer experience design. If we're talking about users, there is things like around UX, or user experience design. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk specifically about product designs, right? Because we're going to try and figure out what the difference is between product design and industrial design. And before we do that, I'm just going to cover service design as well, which I think we won't have time to cover this in this video, but I'll promise I'll do another video on this one. But there's service design as well here. I wanted to focus though on products, the word products here, servicing the different types of industries. Now, if we think about products, we could easily think about physical products, and industries have always been about physical products, at least, for centuries now. So if we talk about products under home furnishing industry, then obviously, I don't know, I'll just pick an example, a desk, right? Food and beverage, what are the products? A burger. Let's just say that's a burger. Who doesn't love a burger? Health. What's a product under health? Let's just say it's, I don't know, electric toothbrush. And fashion, obviously it's things like clothing. In tech, obvious things. Let's just say your mobile phone or the phone. So those are physical products. There are like manufacturing involved in it. There's of course design, a ton of design involved in it. And these products serve the industry. But today, when we talk about products, the desks and the burgers and the toothbrushes and the clothing, all of that stuff are oftentimes supported by digital environment, whether it's the internet itself or applications or things that allow a better user experience to support the services that has been designed from a top level. So in service design, in CX design, companies would have spent a lot of budget, resources, time to try and seamlessly create a much, much better service and experience for their users. And these days, it involves digital products. So if we talk about digital products, I'm just going to write down here, digital products. I'm just going to continue, like, if we talk about desks, food, toothbrushes, electric toothbrush, clothing line, phone. Most of these brands, if you look at like the top brands in the world, like if I pick toothbrush as an example, there's this is not a paid one, but let's just say Oral-B. They do have an application that comes with their electric toothbrush. When you buy the electric toothbrush, it comes with an app that will allow you to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it'll just like time your like how long do you need to brush your upper jaw, your lower jaw, and all that stuff. But it gives you so much detail and information that supposedly is going to give you a better experience as a user using a toothbrush, and helps you or teaches you or educates you on how to use a toothbrush properly, that it helps your health, that sort of thing. So within all of these, and you can think about the same thing with, ordering a burger or a smart desk, or, with clothing line, shopping in e-commerce and stuff like that. Your mobile phone obviously is a smart device in itself. So when they're all supported by applications that are digital, these applications are the thing, oftentimes, that is being referred to as digital products. So if we talk about digital product design, it's really about designing digital product applications that support these physical products, or if it's not physical products, it may really support services that companies provide or offer. So hopefully that's clear from that sense. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my laptop here. Let's go into a browser and look at some of the product design jobs that are available out there. If we search product design, what's going to come up? And we'll also try and do a search from an educational point of view, trying to find what product design courses are available out there if we search for the term. All right, let's do that. All right, guys, so I've just jumped into LinkedIn jobs here. So I'm just gonna go to jobs. Selected the wrong one. All right, so let's search for product design. And instead of South Melbourne, Australia, I'll just search for Australia as a whole. Search. And we'll see what it says: product development, not product design. And we'll see what sort of vacancies are available around product design. So product design intern, let's just read what this one is. This one says, mission to change the deputy is a SaaS workforce management product company. The role is a product design internship. You will get stuck in end-to-end product designer. As an end-to-end product designer, from running research to working with engineers for pixel-perfect implementation and everything in between. To me, this already sounds like a digital product design job. Just completed a UX bootcamp, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, absolutely. So this is a digital product design job. Let's just have a look at the next one from Disney Parks. Oh no, that says graphic designer product. Let's just find product designer here in Moose Toys. This one, let's just see if this is physical or digital product design. Product designer will work closely with design director on all product design aspects of brand portfolio. Responsibilities is conceptual design. Like all of the other designs, like conceptual design and stuff like that, obviously works for all types of design. I'm just trying to find, okay, CAD data. I'm already figuring out that this is physical product design, because digital product design we don't use CADs, but this is a physical product design, right? Now let's have a look at any other, okay, from Canva. Canva is a digital product, so I can only assume this is already a digital product design job. So yep, absolutely. Have previously shipped UX UI design for digital products. So there's a bit of a mix here in the term product design whenever we're looking for things like this, right? This is Australia. I'm just going to go to the US, United States, search for product design jobs. Surprise, surprise, it's all Apple. Product design internship in Apple. Let's just see what this is all about. As you can see, pretty decent salary too. At Apple, blah, 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 key qualifications. I'm just looking for the responsibilities. This is 3D CAD skills. This is also in design manufacturability and stuff like that. This is physical product design. At Apple as well, there is another product design job. This one is, and this is how you could really see why it's so confusing, because, you know, this is Apple and that's Apple. There's a product design job that is about physical product design, but this one that we're looking at here is about an excellent online portfolio showcasing UX, UI, and visual design work, so on and so forth. So this is definitely a digital product design job already. And so on and so forth. All right. So education experience, bachelor degree in interaction, graphic design, media. This is definitely digital product design. And you can see why it's so confusing, because both, you know, physical and digital product designs use the same word, which is product design. So I guess you need to figure it out. And I think this is something that the industry will need to figure it out as well. So we've just done that very, very quickly. Feel free to do that yourself in your own time. What I'd like to do is just go to some of the best design universities in the world and just see what product design comes up in their search term. So one I can think of is obviously RISD, so Rhode Island University, product design. Let's see what comes up. I've done this research earlier, and yeah, that's what I remembered it was. So what they offer at the top search is industrial design department. They don't, product design is less used as a word now. I think industrial design is what they're going for when they're trying to define physical product design. Rhode Island School of Design, industrial design, and so on and so forth. I'm going to try another one. Let's just say the Art Center. College product design. The Art Center. Yep, that's the one. Undergraduate degree product design. Let's have a look. Product designers improves live creating consumer products, from game-changing wearables, which is wearables are oftentimes physical product design, to life-changing medical devices. Yeah, so this is definitely talking about, you can see shoes and so on and so forth. Physical product design. Now, what else? In the UK, we've got Central St. Martin's. St. Martin's product design. Again, product and industrial design. I can also assume this is a physical product design field. A Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Product Design, Industrial Design. Yeah, physical products, right? Or at least as I assume. Okay, I'm skimming through this, but it sounds like this is physical product design, or looks like it. Representing Australia, let's just go RMIT University, product design, diploma in product design, industrial design, furniture design, Bachelor of Industrial Design. Yeah, so it feels like the search terms, if we just search in Google, it still relates to ergonomics. Yeah, it still relates to physical product design most of the time. But what's interesting here, if you notice, when we search for education courses and stuff like that in universities, product design comes up with industrial design most of the time. But if we look for jobs, it's almost like a 50-50. If not, I would argue it's almost like a 60-40 situation these days, that product design references digital product design. So that's something to consider. And that kind of like, I guess that tells a lot about, how behind the education system oftentimes is versus what it actually is in the practical world in the actual industry. So sometimes education needs to play a little bit of a catch up to what's actually happening in the real world, as a matter of fact. So I'll leave that with you as food for thought. Tell me what you think in the comments. This is open for discussion, but otherwise, I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you find some value around it. And I hope it helps you in your journey to become a product designer, whether it's digital or physical. It doesn't really matter, but you're doing a good thing because you're solving a lot of good problems. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.